As former President Joe Biden experienced an undeniable cognitive decline in the months leading up to the 2024 election, his supporters and enablers insisted that there was no cause for alarm.
Now, according to a new book by someone who once worked for the Biden campaign, the effort to prop up Biden and hide his decline was a team effort.
That new book, entitled Unburdened, by a former Democrat insider's shocking account of political power, betrayal, and party collapse, lifts the curtain on the saga, which splintered the Democrat Party and ultimately cost them the White House in 2024.
Well, the book was penned by former Democratic fundraiser Lindy Li, who pledged to expose the Democrats who helped cover up the decline of the former president. And Lindy Li joins us now. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
So I understand you saw what was happening. How did you recognize this decline was occurring? And what was the threat when you said, hey, I see this, other people need to know?
Absolutely. It wasn't like some mystery. It was clearly evident to anyone who had eyes. In 2023, I spoke with then Vice Chair Ken Martin, and I asked him, do you think Biden is too old to run? And he completely offhandedly dismissed my concern as though it were nothing, as though I were a moron for even bringing it up. That was a mentality that dominated the Democratic Party. It was like a cult. They refused to accept reality and tried to destroy any critics who wanted to bring their attention to truth.
Lindsay, what was that pivotal moment, that aha moment where you said, I can't be a party to this anymore. I can't be complicit in this cover-up. Joe Biden is not fit for office, and I don't want to be part of this so-called cult anymore.
There were many moments throughout the years where I tried to send my flare up into the night. I leaked constantly to the press, telling them that this president was not okay. I knew the risks that I was facing. And I was right. As soon as I spoke up, they tried to destroy my life. And I mean, there were many moments that I tried to, fight back. But certainly at the debate, when they asked me after his cataclysmic performance on the debate stage to put out a 45-second endorsement of the president's mental fitness, I knew that I could not do that. Absolutely not. They wanted me to say that he was cognitively fit after his debate with President Trump. And
I think that a lot of people wonder who or what group of people were really behind this. I mean, if the president was that much out of it, did he really want 4 more years? Some people say no, Joe Biden really wanted to stay in the White House. Other people say the folks around him wanted that to be the power brokers, and they were the ones shielding him. They were the ones really running the government, and they didn't want to give that up. Who was it that you saw that you thought really wanted to cling to power and force him to run again?
Right. This isn't theoretical. I can give you specific names. And the 3 most guilty in this regard are Anita Dunn, Steve Ricchetti, and Mike Donnellan. These were the co-presidents running the Biden presidency. It wasn't Biden himself. It was these 3 people and Jill Biden and her loyal lapdog, Anthony Bernal. They were running the White House like a playground. And frankly, they were using Joe Biden as a puppet. And frankly, I kind of feel bad for this man because he wasn't fully aware of everything that was going on. He was used because these people knew that he was the key to their gravy train.
I think the world knew, just like Lindsay knew, when we saw that disastrous debate performance. And then what did they do? They went to Waffle House afterwards. Let's take a little clip at that.
Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID, with dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Oh, I mean, love him or hate him, you just feel for a person.
No, it was like elder abuse.
Yeah, I was there that night with him.
It felt so bad. And I mean, I wanted to go give him a hug, It's just like you.
I know.
It made you mad that his wife had to have known that he was like that and pushed him out there anyway. She claims that was the first and last time she ever saw him like that.
That's absolutely false. I was with Joe Biden minutes after the debate. I was at his VIP influencer party. And let me tell you, it gets even worse. I've known Joe Biden for years. He said to me, "Tell your husband I said hi." he knew very well, or the old Joe Biden knew very well, that I'm not married. But he said, tell your husband I said hi. And this is the same campaign that asked me minutes afterwards to endorse his mental fitness.
Wow.
These people have no shame.
Are you worried about retaliation?
They've already retaliated. They tried to destroy my life 2 years ago. They've had a year and a half to disprove anything that I've said. All they have is calling me the B word, the C word, or whatever. They can't refute me on the substance, so they make up lies about me. I mean, I've already seen it, so.
Well,
Stay
Lindy Li.
strong, stay
Yeah.
strong. Lindsay Li, thank you so much for
Thank you.
joining us.
Thank you so much.